Hi everyone. I posted my card the other day, this one from the Imala collection, and which I think was a Tomorrow stamp, and I was asked if I could do a tutorial, but I thought I'd do a bit of something different with this Northern Lights background to show you. Obviously it's going to be the same technique, just a different thing. So this is the Northern Lights paper. If you've got the Northern Lights of Thirsty Brush, there are a lot in that collection, and they are beautiful. They are 8 by 8, but I'm going to cut it down like I did my other one, so that it fits in an 8 by 8 card with a bit of a border. I have cut some rose gold glitter card that's going to go as a border, so I'm just going to cut this. A little bit of noise. And then we can get started. Bit of a dark day outside today, so I've got my overhead lamp on, and it's gone a bit wet and cold as well. So that's the exact size I want. And for this one, I'm going to use the Stamps by Me Garden Elements stamp. If you've got them, I'm going to do this tree, which is absolutely perfect for it. Get this off the carrier sheet. They are such good quality stamps, these, but sometimes difficult to get off, even though I've used it many times. Right. I'm going to pop it straight in the middle so that we've got the trees on either side in the background. It's a beautiful colour, this, isn't it? It's very autumnal. And for this, I'm going to use my sepia, which is a VersaFine sepia. We'll see how that comes out. Too light, I'm going to use my acorn, my VersaFine acorn. That's not quite as dark as I would like it, so I'm going to use the VersaFine Claire acorn. A good press down. Oh, that's nice, yeah, perfect. Right, so I'll give my stamp a wipe and remove that. And I think I'm going to put a little sentiment up here. I'm using the beautiful Inside Out 2-pin embellishments that I have, but it has this lovely sentiment, have a beautiful day, in the set, which is perfect. And for that I am going to emboss this in gold, because I think that would be nice to emboss it in gold. Use the Versamark ink, which is the clear embossing ink. Just give that another dose of it. That's good. I will use my Thirsty Brush Gold Extreme, which is really lovely for embossing. I tend to let my heat gun just warm for a bit rather than keep going on the card with it, so it does tend to warp your card a little bit. And I start underneath. As you can see, it does it lovely, doesn't it? And by starting underneath, it stops your powder from blowing off your ink, and it just adheres it to it a bit before you go on top with it. Right, okay. I'm going to colour the tree now, and for this I'm using my Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend brush. This one is the gold yellow blend, and I'm using the middle colour from it, which is the medium colour of it. And I'm just going to dab all over, like as if there are leaves that have gone golden in the autumn. You don't have to be too careful. Just dab all over. That's what I like about brush ones rather than the felt tip ones for this sort of thing. Each has their own strengths. And then with the other end, which is darker, just add a few more of those as well. And it just sort of shades it in. beautiful colours of autumn. Each season has its beauty, but I think autumn produces the most amazing colours. And the very palest one, just colouring in some of the gaps. And then ever so slightly, a little bit of green, like you do in autumn. Still a little bit of green on those summer leaves. Not much, but a little bit. Right, we're going to add some gold now, and for this I use the Mica Minerals gold powder, just any mica gold powder. I add it to my palette, and when I did the other card, you leave it to dry overnight or even a couple of days, and can you see, once it's dry, when you've been using it, you get more powder there to use again. So you can just keep reusing, and then when you finish completely and it's dried off, pop the excess back in your jar. So let's get myself a nice brush for it, and I'm going to add some water into this. Add a little bit more gold powder. It doesn't matter how much you put in, even if you put too much in, like I've done there. You can just pop it back in your jar. Don't worry about it. Sometimes it does blob out. Get this to a nice consistency for painting. That's perfect now. I don't want it too thin. That's perfect. And all you want to do now, I'll bring you down a little bit, is just dab on your gold in any spaces and on a bit of where you've put your felt tip pen, your markers. If you don't have a brush pen, just use your markers, it doesn't matter. And it's the gold that just really does set it off. As you can see, I'm just dabbing on. It's not taking me long at all. I'm not being too particular. There you go. You see that? Shining. Shines beautifully. Okay, so I've got an 8x8 card. Be sure to stamp inside your card first, and then that's all done with. That will go on there, and that on there, which gives it a nice effect, so I'll stick that down now. I'm using the glitter, the Art Glitter Glue, which is the Dries Clear one. Got this from Stamps by Me. Not sure where else sells it, but it is a good glue. I always had a bit of glue on my back, but especially so when it's going on either glitter card or mirror card. I just think it needs that little bit extra, just a key to it. There we go. Oops. I'm just going to dry that a little bit, that gold. It's really pretty, isn't it? If you find there's a corner not sticking up, put a bit of glue under. Put that on my card. It's still wet, that gold. Needs some time to dry. And that's it. That's the finished card. Hope you like it. And I hope this has given you a bit of inspiration with your Northern Lights papers. You can always add a few gems as well. That would be nice. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.